Hi, Phil here from pertainingtoguitars.com. So today we're going to cover the basics of how to tune a guitar the old-fashioned way. Believe it or not, I have taught guitar classes where students come in knowing chords, scales, even songs, yet they don't know how to tune their guitar without a guitar tuner. I guess that makes sense since guitar tuners today are so cheap and available, and they're very accurate. But there may come a time when you don't have a guitar tuner, and you should know how to tune your guitar by yourself without a guitar tuner. So that's what we're going to cover today. So if you know how to tune your guitar, fine. If you don't, stick around and watch this video. So tuning your guitar is really very simple. All you do is put your finger on the 5th fret of the E string. Play that note and make the note beneath it sound exactly the same. Get them as close as you can. See, that's out of tune. Once they sound exactly the same to your ear, move down and do it again on the 5th fret of the next string. Make those two sound exactly the same. Move down again. Make those two sound exactly the same. Next, you have to move down on the neck. So you're playing the 3rd string now. 1, 2, 3. And make the next string sound exactly like that. Then you go back up to the 5th fret. Make those two sound exactly the same. So you're on the 5th fret, you start on the bottom string, go to the 4th fret for this one, and back to the 5th. If you do that, your guitar will be in tune with itself. Now, you may need a point of reference. If you have a piano, you want to play like an E note on the piano, make this E match up so they sound the same. But if you don't have a piano and you haven't been playing years like I have to where you kind of know what an E sounds like, it doesn't really matter. As long as you use your E string, then you just make the other strings match. And even though you might not be in perfect tune as far as an E goes, you will be in tune with yourself. So your guitar will be in tune and sound in tune, even if that, for instance, I could tune that down. Let's say I think that's an E. Well, I just go. And you see, I can do that with the whole guitar, and then it will be in tune with itself. You should try to get as close to a real E as you can. Now, there's a reason that this 5th fret stuff works, and there's a reason that we have to go down to the 4th fret once we get to the G string. And I'm going to tell you that right now. If you don't want to know this, then you don't have to know this, but it would be good for you to know this. We're using the musical alphabet here. And the musical alphabet goes A, B, C, D, E, F, G, but there's no H. It stops there and it starts over again. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. That's it. But between those letters are what we call sharps and flats. For our purposes here, all we have to know is that between E and F, there is no sharp. And between B and C, there is no sharp. So everything else, if we're counting up on the neck, is going to have a sharp. So A, B, C, D, E, F, G is really A sharp, B, straight to C, C sharp, D, D sharp, E goes straight to F, F sharp, G, G sharp, and that's it. We start over again. The strings on the guitar have names. E, A, D, G, B, E. The way to remember that is a mnemonic device. Every amateur does get better eventually. E, every, A, amateur, D, does, G, get, B, better, E eventually. E goes straight to F, but now we go F sharp. After F sharp comes G, E, F, G, G sharp, A. Now, we've landed on the 5th fret here. Ah, interesting. What note did I just play? I said it was an A. Well, what is my 2nd string here? Actually, my 5th string, because we count from the bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is my 6th string, and this is my 1st string. This is my top string, and this is my bottom string, even though it's kind of goofy. And it seems like it should be the other way around. But anyway, I was playing this note. I counted up from an E, F, F sharp, G, G sharp, A. Well, what's this string supposed to be? An A, remember? Every amateur does get better eventually. So, A, I make them sound the same. Now, I know that the next string is an A, and I just played it. Every amateur does. So the next string is supposed to be a D, right? Well, let me go to this A string, A sharp, B, straight to C, no C sharp, no B sharp, excuse me, C sharp, D. So now the 2 Ds should sound the same. See how that works? Well, I know that the next string is supposed to be a G. Every amateur does get. So I'm on the 5th fret. Gee, I wonder what note that is on the D string. It's a G, because I played the D, D sharp, E, E to F, F, F sharp, G. There's my 2 Gs. Now, my next string is supposed to be a B, right? Every amateur does get better. So G, G sharp, A sharp, B. That's only on the 4th fret, but that's where the B landed. So B, see? Make them match. So that's why we're not on the 5th fret, because that is supposed to be a B. And up on the 5th fret is a C, not a B. B, straight to C, C sharp, D, D sharp, E. And that's an E, right? So I've got 2 E's, every and eventually. E, A, D, G, B, E. So now you know why we're using the 5th fret and the 4th fret. And back to the 5th fret. So now I'm in tune. It's that simple. And now you know why you tune it that way as well. So if you forget that it's the 5th fret you're supposed to be starting on, all you have to do is know the names of your strings and you're in business, because you know that this is an E and this is an A. So E, F, F sharp, G, G sharp, A. Bam, 5th fret. Make them sound as close as you can, and those 2 are in tune. Go down to the next. You want that, you know that's a D now. Make the D's sound the same. Make the G's sound the same, make the B's sound the same, and make the E's sound the same. And your guitar will be in tune. Now, if you don't know exactly what an E is, it doesn't matter. As long as you're close, somewhere in the ballpark, and you tune it, the rest of the guitar to that string, you're going to be in tune with yourself at least. So you can play a song. Okay, so I'm not saying don't use a tuner, but know how to tune your guitar. Thank you for watching the video. I hope this helped some of you beginners out there who did not know how to tune a guitar, and now you know why we tune a guitar that way. So, cheers. Have a good one.